Rekindling hope, but not giving up. One Tucson family is still on the journey to find their loved one who has been missing since the 90s. In tonight's 13 Crime Files, we speak with the family of James Jimmy Hendrickson about their continued fight and hear from detectives about where this case stands.
I just remember my mom giving him a kiss, and we turned around and he's waving at us as we're leaving.
That wave is Tammy Tacho's last memory of her then 12-year-old brother, Jimmy Hendrickson, in early June of 1991. The family left for a last-minute trip to Douglas that turned into a few days. Jimmy didn't want to go, so he stayed with a babysitter who watched him frequently.
Jimmy and another younger juvenile were allowed to go to another residence and assist in repairing a fence or something along those lines. They were there with another adult, and according to the investigation and interviews, at some point during the night between Tuesday the 11th and Wednesday the 12th in the morning, Jimmy disappeared. The people that were in the house, the child and the adult, both gave accounts as to what happened in their perception, and based on what they said, that he essentially just walked out of the residence, never to be seen again.
The babysitter's cousin had said that Jimmy had left to go eat free breakfast at Nash Elementary School because it's all in the same area, and that's something we do. So it wasn't alarming or anything, but it was just a story after story after story.
Stories that never added up.
It's been brought up during the initial investigation and subsequent theories, and that was that Jimmy walked away of his own free will and just was a runaway. That's absolutely not what happened in this case. He didn't leave his family of his own free will. He had no money to provide for himself, no transportation.
And over the years, the stories continued, but there was never anything that led police to a suspect or Jimmy. But detectives are not giving up.
Some other technologies that are being explored is like just simple mapping overlays and looking at environmental changes and even just residential changes in 34 years later, right from this initial incident to now, in terms of areas that were physically searched, areas that haven't been searched, and then the other issue is looking at areas throughout the county that were not developed and then later developed.
But it's been a long road for Jimmy's family.
I'm tired and I'm exhausted, because he's my brother, and people probably say, why am I tired and exhausted? Because I'm the spokesperson. My mom was a single mom, and I became her shoulder, and I became the person she relied on. And like I'm telling people today, I have adult children. I want this to end now. I need closure now. I don't want my children to be doing this when I'm gone.
Sadly, Tammy and Jimmy's mother passed away before she could see the day her son was found. And while Tammy feels in her heart Jimmy may no longer be alive, she hopes for the closure of a proper burial. If you have any information whatsoever, please reach out to 88 Crime.